Shanghai, I mean, it's, what, 2 provinces? I'm not that fussed about it. I mean, I could also consider lowering my demands here. I mean, what's the main expense of my demands? Okay, this is expensive, but it's necessary. Mexico, not so much, but this, absolutely. Wasn't I even considering making him give you even more? Seems a bit over the top. Consider lowering demands. What happened to greed, DDR Jake? I'm a greedy individual for all the right reasons, but I'm so greedy that I want the war over with sooner rather than later. No, if I just hold out in Songhai, bugger off, then I'm gonna be able to do whatever I want to the fool. Knew that was coming. Why have you still not revolted on me though? You're letting me down. Get on there, glorious ruler. Take a trip to India. Alright, Manly Mantua should keep you busy for a wee bit as well. Oh. Okay, well, take care of them and then take care of them, please. Good. We all knew that would happen. Now, over to Garb. I'm going to pick up as many of you as I can, and then we'll take care of the situation back home. Okay, good. How will I split this? How many boats do I have to worry about? 38. Okay. Half you'll be dealt with these. And then all of you and some of you. What's that even? 18 and 18 is, this makes 36, probably. So all of you should be able to fit on there with MTSC. Unless I'm severely mistaken. We'll leave the heavies to hold this. And the rest of you, go and deal with the situation. And you guys just head back to Gibraltar. Jake, for the sake of future Korean pride, destroy the Japanese. Ah, you made me remember something I've been forgetting, haven't you? I hate to say it, I know, but I really do hate to say it. Oh man, I don't want to do that. It's just so unsporting. I really don't want to do that. Oh well, needs must. Let's get that spy network going. Let's reduce that spy network in Spain. It is not necessary. Just like Spain, it is not necessary. And that'll get Songhai out of here. If only I had some war score on them, I would force them to break up with Spain. Because they're just proving to be out. Oh, well, would you look at that? What a change in war score not having Songhai there makes. Also, you've got that, so take this back. And then, well, there's not a whole lot of Malwa left, is there? We'll reduce them further. Austria cede a whole load of land to Bohemia. I'm very glad I'm on good terms with Bohemia because they just went ape. Actually, they're about to... What? Kind-hearted and bold fighter. I'm probably going to need to have good relationship with you, otherwise we're going to break up over all those pieces of land you have. Okay, this looks pretty good. Would look better if this land wasn't so disjointed, but it's still pretty good, right? What is this? The gems of New Caledonia cry out to me, but maybe they don't cry out quite enough. Because the Spanish have a lot of land around here that give me no overextension and yet do particularly nice things for me, which makes them a lot more appealing than land back here, but land that gives me Sevilla is awesome. Oh, why am I not targeting La Manchean gold? I don't need Cueta. Not nearly as much as I need that gold. Alright, some people don't like it, but they can go and suck a lemon. Awesome, I'll take it. What a change to the New World, Supreme La Plata. It's never looked so good, although it's drowning in war exhaustion again. They're probably going to enjoy a revolt or two down there, so maybe I should ship some units too. Alright, excellent. I have some cores to make as per usual. 1, 2, 3, 4... And yes, the Karels. Finally established myself over here. I'm within spitting distance of fake Korea. Gotta bring them down a notch. Yeah, Supreme La Plata really is now supreme. Okay, that's excellent. I have a bit of world policing to do right now, though. For one, I gotta save you. MTSC2, make it happen. Also, should I just go straight to war with Malwa? How's my overextension? 37%? It would get considerably higher than that when I start taking you over. I should really get some better relations with Bohemia. Blow those guys out of the water. That's expensive, but I like mill power, and it means I can actually promote that guy. Oh wait, no. No, he's Piemontese. Whatever that is. I wouldn't know. Italians are generally turning into Koreans. As they should. Okay, overall that went excellent. And with all this power in Genoa, I think I should have even more power in Genoa. So protect my trade here, please. And you guys have a lot of people to transport around. We have these galleys as well, I'm not sure what about them. What I can do is stop telling you guys to go home at war, because we're not going to be fighting important wars. At least for you guys. I don't know, just hunt those accursed pirates in Genoa. Yes, you prepare to pick them up, because I'm sure they'll need moved around. No, actually, you'll need to stay here to pick up these guys once they're done blowing them out of the sky. Otherwise, away you go. With the Great Admiral Yi taking all those energy ships. Truly shows the mean for maritime's grand I don't even know a word you're saying there, Death, but I'm positive that you're praising Admiral Yi. Because what a guy he is. Let's continue with the cultural enrichment of Brescia. Okay, very good. But now Malwa need to die. Which means I need diplomats to actually do that. I've been so starved with diplomats all game. Ascot might finally revolt now. Our manpower isn't looking great, but it's also not terrible. Ah, they re-allied Jampur. I can't believe they managed to do that so quickly. I was planning on breaking them up. Shouldn't have hesitated, should have just gunned them right down. Jampur love me, but maybe they would not be allied with... Oh, they're guaranteed by Jampur. Ah. Well, Baluchistan's not a threat. Yarkand are all the way over there. No one's that scared of me. Damn, Jampur throw a big old cog into the little old machine here. That's a shame. And this is Malwa we're talking about. They're bound to get into a bit of a fight with Gujarat, but Jampur's involvement... Well, Jampur's truce with Bengal is soon to be up, so there'll probably be some fighting here that will discourage Jampur from defending Malwa. Then I'll gun them down. In the meantime, I'm making my cores. I probably have to help out Supreme La Plata, so I should ship some units down there. Like I said, once this has been dealt with. Austria no longer protected, which oh damn, Tyrol got Tyrol back. I still want these provinces, you know. Ooh, he would give one of them to me. If I took that, I'd be in a prime position to launch after Tyrol. I mean, look at that gold mine. Everybody wants that gold mine. But Gores would let me finally connect Unji to the rest of the country. Jake, you're losing almost 100 ducats a month due to those colonies. Yeah, I mean, you make a point, but just how good a point do you make? I don't think anybody wants this. Coffee is nice and 6 development is nice, but I think we checked this before. I can't just give. Where are you? Supreme La Plata. Yeah, I can't just give them that province. Regrettable, but what you gonna do? In any case, no, I don't care about this. Also, it's Castilian. Who would ever want that? No one wants this province. Unless it's gold, I'm not likely to stick around for it. At least you don't lose anything for abandoning provinces like this. There we go. Happy days. Except my colonies really hate my guts. Well, I'd love to do something about that, but there's not a lot I can do short of developing their lands a lot. Which is probably what I'm going to have to do for Jeju eventually, because there's nothing I can do about all these other things. Their development is growing, admin efficiency will only go up. My diplomatic reputation is never recovering. My war exhaustion doesn't help there. The thing is, all I'd want to develop in better Jeju is production. And so why have they stopped colonizing? I would like them to, you know, colonize. Do they just not take islands? Oh yeah, now that I remember, I think colonies only colonize adjacent provinces. The rest has to be given. Age of Revolution gives liberty suppressing age abilities. That will help. You make an excellent point, but the Enlightenment is 30 years away, which means this is at best 40. Plus however much I have to get from this, so we are talking a long time before that. So if they start getting antsy, I could always just develop up. I mean, tobacco's worth a lot, sugar's worth a hell of a lot. I really don't want to spend my dip. Desperately need my dip for my my tech here. Even admin. I don't want to spend mill on them, because mill I won't ever see the light of again. Well, it's not a problem right now. You could lower their tariffs as well. Yeah. Who would ever lower tariffs? Nobody I want to know. Right, you guys did good. I think you can just mothball back here. There's no war for us to fight here anymore. Papal State can head home too. Good job, you got all that done, and I think you guys are going over to Supreme La Plata. Malwa will have to go in due time. Oh, there is a thought. What kind of navy are we talking about when we look at... not Ainu, but the other guy, Hosokawa. Couple of heavies, a ton of galleys, and most of this is inland. These two are not, however. If I could bait him into a non-inland sea, so any of this, I could have my filthy Admiral Yi-ish way with him. So to that extent, these guys should be fine. However, also to that extent, I would like a couple more heavies over there. I don't feel like I have enough. I feel like 15 is a better number of heavies to have over there. That's good for an engagement with 45, which we're not going to have, but I still want it. With such a decisive naval victory against Spain, I know he's going to build up a navy again, so I should always be ready for that. Or could I just build it too? Can you build to a mothballed one? No, you cannot. Well, build to this. I'll have another 15, then you can mothball. Oh, well, not if you're building that way. That's just daft. I know better than this. So what was it? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Our newly Koreanified Portuguese. In fact, soon Portugal's going to be a bad word. Portuguese, we'll just call them 7s or something like that. Or was it 11s? I can't remember how it goes. Does the Yi really fear the inferior Japanese galleys? He does not. He's going to slap them all silly. I'm looking forward to it massively. Let's not have you guys mothballed, let's have Yi over here instead. Like I said, Malwa's time will come, but I need Jaunpur and or Malwa Gujarat. I just need these guys to fall out over something. I have so many navies, this is highly unusual. But that's what I'm really liking about this campaign, and it's something a lot of people on YouTube have been talking about a lot. They're like, oh, I was kind of on the fence about this one because these ideas didn't seem very fun because it's just hammering you. But then they see the kind of things that I have to do just to keep my head above water. And, you know, I'm enjoying it a hell of a lot, so I'm only too glad that others do as well. As I said, you guys are going to have to go over to Supreme La Plata to keep it down and tight. This land is probably going to revolt on me, so you guys should probably... Ugh, your composition is awful. Your composition is acceptable, actually. My force limit bumped up is again. Okay, how will we look at this? Murcia has good supply limit. We got a ton of infantry, so how about we just celebrate with... I can't even build armies around here. Okay, couple of cavalry. Are they actually proper cavalry? Couple of cavalry, and you know, at least 4 more cannons, really. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, forget the cavalry. Jake has 12 merchants. Yeah, man, I keep getting. I thought I had assigned 11 of them. Wow, that's some privateering. It might be worth my while to send trade to Genoa now rather than collect here. So you transfer, you also transfer, please. Whoa, that's a lot of money going to Constantinople that could be going to Venice, so transport there as well, please. Hopefully that will result in more boon dollar. 157, 161. I always knew it would go down that way. Also, these burgers... I think it says we jump with the high and low trade income. They're getting on my case. I could be the first to the cartridge. That's a lot of mill, though. But I would blow these guys out of the water, but I'm going to blow them out of the water anyway. But I could still be first to the cartridge. If only we hadn't taken 3 dip ideas in a dip-starved campaign. Could focus more on ideas for a change. Also, that income is insane. 309. Swimming in the ducat. To the point where you know, if I could, I'd be leveling these guys up more. And honestly, I could. But you're so expensive. And you're about to die. Right, here's another oh, right, I forgot about the existence of the Maldives. Sure, I'm not the only one. Do I have to... Can I even get there in time? 10 days. You were there on the 8th of March. Could ye do it faster? He could. Oh, what? Ye is so fast. I just can't believe the madman. Okay, so consideration are these 2 guys who I need to pop. Fortunately, they are about to pop. Take a break, ye. Jake, shouldn't you be taking that Austrian land? I mean, I did. Oh, Austrian. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about it before I stopped doing it. He'll still say yes. The only question is, what do I take? Also, France are super unimpressed with me. If they turned hostile, they could coalition me, which is a grave concern. I got my army down here, right? Yeah, there we go. Probably far more than is needed, but I'm sure there's going to be some kind of revolt over there. I'll be ready for it. Yeah, I need you to pop so I can move this army over here, conquer Ainu and Japan and Hosokawa. Their ideas are terrifying, but they're way behind in tech. So looking over here, Hosokawa is the real scary one, right? Oh yeah, real scary. As soon as I have this, I control the strait and then they're all gonna die. Did you enter the coalition? Or did you leave it? I think somebody left it. It's the only one that makes sense. So what am I even going to take here? Sud-Tirol is nice, but Gors links me up with Unji. And I think that's too important to pass up. There we go. Also robs you of a coastline. One final province left, Portugal. Ah, found our Indian trade company. Why could I... Ah! Because of this, these are now treated as home ports, which they weren't for the longest of time, and that blocked me for a bunch of things. +1 merchant, +1 global trade power, 200 ducats. Thank you kindly. That penny finally dropped. I could definitely make some money collecting from there, but is that the best thing to do? There's no guarantee of it, but I think it might be. funneling all the ducats I can into Genoa and beyond. Yeah, I think I'll... No, wait! There's some stuff I could do over in the New World, right? Already collecting Chesapeake. Already collecting Caribbean. The thing is, here in the Amazon, it goes to Brazil, and then it goes to there. No, I'd rather cap it in Brazil, thanks. Getting coalition by France would prove that even better Korea could beat Napoleon at his own game, Jake. Very interesting. It's one way to look at it, certainly. Alright, the Golkondans are the only ones that need to rise up, and then we're done with these jokers. Why do they have to be so mad? Then we can sail over to our good friends in Ainu. Whoa! Yeah, please. That's 28 development of my land. Jake, maybe build manufactories. See, I have been building manufactories. Could always build more of them, of course. Oh, especially here. How could I forget? This is where the good money is made from manufactories. It's over 25, I want it. How about these guys? They don't seem to have them. Dock. Funny joke. Very funny joke. How about you, Malabar and Mysore? Iron and spices are both too good to pass up. I like the shipyard, though. The shipyard I really appreciate. That +2 naval force limit's coming into its own pretty fast. So I'm actually going to chuck out the church. Mysore has... that barracks is actually surprisingly good. Once the devastation goes away. Again, oh, but there's a lot of tax there for that church. Right, it doesn't need a marketplace. Difficult choices to make, but I'm just the man to make them. Oh, what a sweet amount of income. We're so close. Okay, it's popped. I can kill them and then hop on the first boat over to Japan. Meanwhile, let's also stay sweet with France, because like I said, the moment that they turn hostile on me, and it would just take a militarist ruler for that, they're gonna break alliance with me and start slaughtering me. And I don't want that. I promise you now, I do not want that. I want that gold mine though. I want everything about that gold mine. I'll hold the mountains, it's the real pain if it revolts on me. So I'll see you guys to bring back over here. Easy to... Whoa, okay, I just had a request to give this land back. So now it's unlawful territory. I've been avoiding the HRE all game, so I even forgot about that. Also, 2 production in Kotte is good times. The business of cinnamon, you say? Yes, I say. Jake, Jaunpur is at war. Why they gotta make things difficult for me? That gives me a good opportunity to go and strike down over here. Because if Malwa will not be defended by Jaunpur... Oh, well, that's close. Then I can eat this land with near impunity. And that opens me up to eating up Bengal as well. Bengal have a lot of friends. They're all garbage, though. Oh, but I want Ainu. But there's also no rush on Ainu, except for the fact that with these guys... Oh, you just hit Tech 19. And you were the main opponent there. Alright, that makes the decision to postpone Japan easier. I will take on Malwa. I will strip them of this coastline. I will also be consistently bothered by the high power of the burghers inside my country. The advancement of the classes is almost over though. You could always give me a hand though. I do like 150 dit power. Chomp. After all, I need to get these ideas fleshed out. But